You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
Wow. Leave it to someone as insane as Mel Gibson to bring out one of the most intense films of the year.
A few drinks later, do you know how many?
No, I don't. But I know it was tequila.
Unfortunately, people tend to focus so much on this guy's personal life that they often forget that he's actually really fucking good at making movies. Well, for the most part. Out of all the films that were based on true events that were released this year, this was the one I was the most interested in. While I felt like I already knew most of the details of the BP oil disaster and Captain Sully's emergency landing, this film was based on a war hero that I never even heard of until I saw this movie being advertised. Hacksaw Ridge is about Desmond T. Doss, a medic who served during World War II, one of the bloodiest wars we've ever suffered through without killing anyone or even holding a gun. Yeah, this story still blows my mind even as I'm talking about it. And this film does a perfect job at capturing this story on the big screen. This is definitely one of the most well-directed films of the year. If there's one thing Mel Gibson is good at, aside from going off on anti-Semitic rants, it's making his audience feel like they're a part of this big war zone where anyone can die at any moment. Honestly, it's about time this guy made a film about World War II. This is also one of the most well-acted films of the year. Andrew Garfield is so good at pulling off an American accent that most people don't realize that he's actually British. And he's no different with a Southern American accent. Unlike other biographical war films, the movie challenges the likability of the main character. One thing I didn't like about American Sniper in particular is that I felt like Clint Eastwood loved Chris Kyle so much that he rarely gave his character any flaws, despite the fact that he was a pretty flawed human being in his personal life. The only time they showed any flaw in his character is when he was at the hospital and he was all like, "Hey, what you doing? Get over here and take care of my baby. Hey, get over here and take care of my baby. Hey, bitch! Get the fuck over here and take care of my fucking baby!" Dude, your baby's made of plastic anyway, calm the fuck down. But here, the movie allows you to question the very sanity of the main character since everyone else around him does as well. Like, yeah, I get that you're religious and everything, but this is kind of insane. Hugo Weaving is in this film as well. If you've seen my analysis video on V for Vendetta, then you already know how I feel about this actor. And he does a great job playing an alcoholic father in this film. Hell, he was barely even recognizable at times. And, oh my god, is that Vince Vaughn in a serious role, playing a drill sergeant? And he's actually good? I mean, he's no Arlie Ermy, but all this time I thought getting a good serious role from Vaughn was impossible after seeing this shit.
People always mean well. They cluck their thick tongues and shake their heads and suggest oh so very delicately.
Oh shit, that was the wrong clip, hold on.
People always mean well. They cluck their thick tongues, and they shake their heads, and they suggest, oh so very delicately.
Anyways, it just feels great reviewing a film in 2016 that was more than just good. Hacksaw Ridge was one of the best war films I've seen in a long time, and I highly recommend you check it out. It's a movie so good it'll make you smile.